Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back and welcome to Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel you guys are enjoying today. So you guys, as you can see what the title is called, the video also, before I say the title, is by Tap Out Connor. He's a YouTuber as well that put together this video, do his voiceover for it and all that good stuff. And shouts out go to you, Tap Out Connor. So the video, of course, you see, as the title says, 10 hilarious Randy Orton character breaking moments and botches. So we know that the Apex Predator, the Legend Killer, has been around the WWE for a very long time. We know he's one of the very few that didn't leave for like 5 or 6 years or 2 years or whatever, and then decided to come back. He's been there from day one and feuded, basically feud with some of the big names like The Rock and Stone Cold and The Undertaker numerous of times. But yeah, you guys, let's check out some of these breaking moments and botches as well. Let's jump into it right now.
And unhinged wrestlers in WWE history. This makes it even funnier when he botches or breaks character. One moment you definitely need to see is what happened on Raw in 2014. During the Authority's reign of terror, John Cena was put in a 3-on-1 handicap match against Seth Rollins, Kane, and Randy Orton. Despite the numbers being in their favor, Randy's team ended up getting themselves disqualified. Suddenly, Dean Ambrose appeared, pushing a hot dog cart towards the ring. This led to a chaotic and messy fight. But what's really funny is what Randy Orton did. While on the floor, the Viper grabbed one of the hot dog buns and started eating it. It wasn't part of the story or used to play up his character.
Did he eat a hot dog?
I guess Randy Orton just didn't want perfectly good food to go to waste. Weeks before they would clash at WrestleMania 30, Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan fought in a no disqualification match on Raw. Apparently, one fan sitting near the front row didn't know that the match was no DQ and shouted for the bell to be run. The Viper's response was priceless.
It's no DQ! Bring the bell! You kidding me? There's no bell to ring! Oh no, look at this! Randy Orton!
While Randy Orton was part of Evolution, he, Batista, and Ric Flair found themselves in a 3-on-2 handicap match against Rob Van Dam and Chris Jericho. Despite the disadvantage, Jericho managed to lock Batista in the walls of Jericho. Randy tried to make the save, but lost his grip and botched the RKO. Luckily, a second attempt did the trick, but it was still pretty funny seeing Orton mess up his own finisher like that. The 2009 Royal Rumble was a big moment for Randy Orton, due to the fact that he won the entire thing. Unfortunately, the big celebration had one big mess up. As is tradition, Randy went to point at the WrestleMania sign and for a bunch of pyro to go off. Randy waited, but there was no pyro. Finally, he had to put his hand down and try pointing again, but still nothing. The Viper legitimately got annoyed that the pyro wasn't going off, but thankfully, after he stood on the rope, the pyro guy woke up and set off the fireworks. And the incident was so bad that WWE edited it out of all future versions of the 2009 Royal Rumble. During his reign as World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton found himself in a no disqualification match against Sheamus. The #1 contender for the title, Christian, interfered and attacked the Apex Predator, causing Orton to lose. Randy was furious, and a few days later, he appeared on Raw to give his response. Well, he tried to give a response. Randy Orton's microphone died on live TV. It made the moment less serious, but way more funny.
Live TV is awesome.
A chaotic ending to Raw in 2014 saw Randy Orton get an attitude adjustment from John Cena. Orton rolled out of the ring and sold John Cena's finisher, or at least he did until Raw went off the air. Video from a fan caught Randy Orton asking a WWE production member if they were still on TV. As soon as Orton knew the cameras weren't rolling, he got up and pretty much stopped selling the attitude adjustment. Randy worked his shift and clocked out as soon as it was over. Shortly after Seth Rollins won the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 31, both Roman Reigns and Randy Orton had their eye on the Architect. The three men confronted each other on Raw, and while Roman Reigns was talking, Orton did this.
With all due respect, Randy, you had your shot, man.
It looked like Randy Orton was blowing a kiss to Roman Reigns. That's kind of weird. Well, the Viper thought the cameras weren't on him, so he decided to blow a kiss to his wife, who was sitting in the front row. On SmackDown in 2011, the Viper found himself in a street fight with Kane. The battle eventually spilled out to the announcer's table. Randy fought out of Kane's hold, but his leg accidentally fell through a hole, causing him and the table to come crashing down. That was funny, but what was hilarious was Randy Orton's reaction afterward. If it hurt, Randy didn't show it, because he kept fighting as if the entire thing never happened. At WrestleMania 29, Randy Orton was in a tag team match with Big Show and Sheamus. They lost the match, and at the end of it, Big Show attacked both the Viper and the Celtic Warrior. The next night, Orton and Sheamus were eager to get their hands on the world's largest athlete. Both men demanded a match, leading to a confrontation in the ring. Unfortunately, Randy Orton forgot what he was supposed to say.
While you're out here pleading your case and practically begging for support,
Randy ended up having to ask Sheamus what he was supposed to say next. It was so obvious that Orton forgot his line that WWE erased the moment from history when they put the show on the WWE Network.
While you're out here pleading your case and practically begging for support, Big Show's mine tonight.
This one is just disgusting. At No Way Out 2003, Triple H defended his World Heavyweight Championship against Scott Steiner. Randy Orton, along with Ric Flair and Batista, interfered to help the game. Their interference did pay off, as the Cerebral Assassin was able to retain the gold. Now, watch what Randy Orton does as the group is leaving.
I call them evolution. But whatever, whether they're evil or not, they're getting the job done, aren't they?
Ew! Randy sneezes and then rubs his hand on Triple H. I guess we can call him the Wiper now. Brock Lesnar has also had some pretty humorous moments. To see those, hit the video on screen.
Alright you guys, that is it for the video, but kind of want to talk about some parts that were in here. We're seeing Randy Orton miss an RKO. We've seen Randy Orton do a split on SmackDown. We seen Randy Orton eating, I think it was a hot dog that Dean Ambrose brought. And you guys, Randy Orton, he is a very awesome wrestler, no doubts about it. I hope soon, before whenever he retires, I don't know if it's gonna be next year or 5 years from now or whenever, but I feel as if Randy Orton needs one more title run before he retires, and he needs like at least a good lengthy one as well. So you guys, with that being said, if you like Randy Orton, give me a thumbs up on this video. Also, if you like if you think Randy Orton should retire sometime soon, let me know that as well. But we'll definitely have to see as years and years come. I got another reaction video coming to you guys, and all that stuff, and I think I'm going to start doing reaction videos more often than news videos, because I feel like it's very entertaining to actually see this stuff rather than me talking about news and all the other stuff. But thank you guys for watching Chris Wrestling Reviews here on YouTube.com. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.